and welcome to the House of Purl podcast, episode 7. My name is Allison.
I'm Erin.
And today is Tuesday, March 30th, 2021. Thank you so much to everyone that joined us last time on our sewing journey. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was good to have people comment and like it. It was a lot of work, but I'm glad that we did it.
Me too.
It's so funny because we were 90% of the way done with the skirt when we filmed the last episode, and we didn't finish the skirt until last night.
Yeah.
So we lost some steam, but we finally finished it, so you're gonna get to see that today.
That masterpiece.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think for a first garment, it's good.
We're still just learning how to sew.
Yeah.
So I kind of was thinking about it earlier. Is jumping into garment sewing like jumping into sweater making right off the bat when you're knitting?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. There's no rules though.
Yeah.
Like if you taught yourself to knit on a sweater, that's fine, you know, as long as you're knitting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think our first few skirts or whatever we make are not gonna be wearable, but that's okay because we're gonna learn.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get better. I hope. Okay, to start off this week, let's start with finished objects. The big finished object for this week is my Love Note sweater. Should I put it on?
Yeah.
Okay, here it is. You're gonna get a fun little video of me modeling it and I think trying to come up with some different outfits for it. There's a ton of people out there that have this sweater that have made it, so I think it would be fun to sort of style it in different ways. So
yeah,
that'll be fun.
Missing someone with all your
I am super excited for this sweater. It's definitely different than what I would have normally made. I like that.
I really like it. Yeah.
It's gonna be, it's just gonna be a different piece in my wardrobe that I can throw on. Some things about it that I love. I love the yarn that I picked. It's alpaca, so there's definitely a nice little halo. Let's see if I can get this. It's got a nice little fuzz halo to it, and it's soft, and so because it's such a large gauge, it's originally supposed to be with mohair, so the mohair fills it out, but I think the fuzz helps and it's like a mock mohair a little bit, so that's fun. There are a couple places right here where I missed a stitch, and so I had to drop down and fix it, and I thought it might block out. It didn't, but that's okay.
That's okay. It's on the bottom, so.
Yeah, that's the Love Note. And the other finished object that I have for this week are my socks are totally done. So they have light gray toe and a dark heel, and then they're very long on the cuff. And I also did a twisted rib, so it definitely cinches the stitches together. I'm so happy with these. They just make me so happy.
They're cute. I love them.
Yeah. Socks. Oh, and I guess another finished object is the skirt that we finished.
Yeah.
So we'll pop in a little video of it here. So there's a couple things. The major thing is gathering. I don't know. I understand how to gather. I don't know how then to run it through the machine and catch it correctly.
And not make it so it
Yeah.
all goes to one area.
Because it definitely wanted to go all to one area.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that just takes practice, but yeah. And then we need to work on our buttonholes.
Yeah.
That's okay. We at least know how to make them.
Yeah.
So. And then also, I think it might be too much fabric for us. You think it was a little bit much? I don't know if it's too big of a size, or maybe that view might be a little bit not the right fit for
our
us.
body type.
Yeah, it doesn't fit us correctly.
Yeah.
There's just too much fabric Or it could be that we gathered it incorrectly.
Exactly.
Overall, we have a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Whipped it up out of a bed sheet. Ayo. We had to sort of like hack on the pocket a little bit. Also, our hem is crazy. But anyway, we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
So. Yeah. So there's this thing in the crafting world. I know it in the knitting world. It's called a knit along. And you pick a design or a theme and everyone does some project with it. And there's usually like a set start time and an end time. And then you get like prizes. A new one that is coming out is a fail along.
Ooh.
Isn't that funny?
I think we would be good at that.
I think we would be too.
Yeah.
And it's really just you pick something that you've been like putting off or afraid to do, like you don't want to do it because you think you're going to be bad, and you fail at it with everyone. I think that sewing is our fail along.
Yes.
We were definitely very frustrated that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
But that was, I mean, we're learning.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep going.
Yeah. I think it was just like hard because we put so much time and effort into it, and then you put it on and
I'm glad that we spent all of that time tracing a pattern that we might never use again because it's not the right size for us. I don't know. That's okay though. We're learning. So let's move on to works in progress. First up, we'll do these socks. I have caked up this sock yarn for Erin. Super pretty. And I have just the cuff and the leg going. It's gonna have just like a very basic ribbed, there's like 3 knit stitches and then 1 purl. So it's really pretty coming along. I don't know why it reminds me of like the burrow or like a grandma couch or something. I'm just getting like, I don't know, like warm, cozy vibes from it.
I'm so excited. I love this yarn. I
do too. It's gonna be, I had a meeting today and I just like couldn't stop knitting during it. I flew through it.
So I'm still working on like my square for the blanket. But along with that, I think I'm gonna start a pair of socks. It's gonna be my first pair. And it's gonna be out of this yarn. And then here's a swatch of what it looks like.
I don't know. So it looks like it's kind of like micro striping pooling. I don't know when you like actually get the circumference of a sock, it might change a little bit. That'll be good.
I think it'll be cool. So I'm really excited because it's gonna be my first pair. So.
Yay! Fail along. Just kidding. You're not gonna fail.
Probably.
You're not gonna fail because I'll be there to fix stuff.
That's true.
So,
I'll be like,
I don't know what I'm doing. My next, and I think the last work in progress that we have, it's gonna be a baby kimono wrap sweater for one of my friends that's having a baby any day now. But this is the 3 to 6 size month. 3 to 6 month size. So we have a little bit of time. So here it is. It's knit flat and then it wraps around and it'll have a cute little button. But I am just like, the way I have this speckled yarn, there's definitely not enough of it, so I had to supplement it with black yarn, and the way it's coming out, let me just, like, wow. I don't know.
I love it.
I'm getting sort of Tim Burton vibes
from
it.
Definitely.
So, do you think so?
Yes.
Is that just, like, me being weird? But,
no.
Yeah, I might have to, like, make more of it black just to, because I'm getting a little bit low on the yarn. Also, I want to make some newborn socks, and they're so cute.
They're so cute.
To my friends, keep having babies so I can keep knitting baby stuff. Coming soon, I have yarn coming for a sweater for Erin and a sweater for Jacob.
So excited.
And then my next sweater is gonna be a tulip sweater. It's just got a really pretty scallop on the bottom. It's just like a plain with a scallop bottom. And I knit up a swatch for it. It's really pretty tweed. These are just like my colors. So I'm stoked about that. That's coming. Your guys' yarn is coming, so I'll have some time to like knit it up and try to figure out which one I want to tackle first. Yeah, but they're gonna be really fun. I am doing the Sunchoke pullover for Jacob, and I cannot remember the name of yours, but it came out in like September 2020, and there's like no projects for it. So
The one that you're doing for me?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
right? I thought that was weird. 'Cause I
Yeah.
think it's a really cute sweater.
Yeah.
So yeah, whatever. I'm gonna add to it. So we're gonna try to I think we should try to remake the skirt.
Yeah.
I think that would be a good way to go. We found this really pretty poppy. Is it for a baby girl or is it for Allison? I don't know. That overlaps a lot.
Yeah.
So this is just like a straight cotton that we found at Joann's. So hopefully that will be a little bit easier to sew with. Trying to find fabric at Joann's that we liked and that was in like a good type of material to sew on, and also wasn't $22 a yard.
Yeah.
That was hard.
That was really hard.
I want to design my own fabric.
Yeah, I get it.
I understand
Yeah.
it. I think that's it for the making portion
Yes.
of today. We're a little bit, I finished a sweater, socks, sewing, extravaganza. Just some random, planting the garden. I don't know if I talked about this last time, but
remember.
I got like a little self-watering tray that's meant for patios, and when I was looking at it, it was like, great way to teach your kids how to grow tomatoes, and I was like, I should buy that. So I went back and got it. It was only like $30 for this big thing, and it comes with wheels, so if you wanted to move it around, that would be super helpful. But I also bought, did I say it was self-watering?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so it's self-watering, so I can't really mess it up that much, hopefully. And I got bell peppers. They're Red Beauty bell peppers, and I'm going to be co-planting them with some French marigolds and some basil, because those are like supposed to help, I don't know, deter pests. Yeah. I'm gonna put it right up against the house, and it gets full afternoon sun and evening sun, like it gets baked. So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous. It says red bell peppers are supposed to take the sun well. I was doing some reading online, and everyone's like, well, actually, if you put them in some shade. So if you've ever grown red bell peppers, let me know if they need some shade, because I can put a shade cover up, but I have no idea. And our family had a garden, but we didn't ever grow bell peppers.
No.
So, and then I also bought strawberries with the thought that I was gonna put them up in like a hanging thing, and then I could go pick it and like put it in my little basket, and it was gonna be perfect. And then I realized that there's nowhere to hang the thing from, so I just have one little strawberry plant, and I don't know. I guess I'll just throw it in a pot, see how it does. We'll see. The dogs will probably eat it. But
That's okay.
so I'm going to try to plant that stuff pretty soon. And then book front. We haven't talked about books in a little bit.
Ooh.
I have to read before I go to sleep. That's just always been how it was.
I should read before I go to sleep. It
Erin
would probably
has
help me, but I scroll through TikTok
Erin
instead.
has to TikTok before bed.
Yeah.
I was reading Frankenstein, and then and then I went on to Dracula, and it's taken me a little bit to get through Dracula just because it's like nightmarish, and I have nightmares, and so I don't want to constantly be reading it right before I fall asleep.
Yeah.
So I just hopped on to Kindle Unlimited and found like a romance chick flick. Like
I love those.
and it was called When We Believed in Mermaids, and it was
Oh my god.
yes, I'm a mermaid. It was really good. It was like, I read it so fast. It takes place in Santa Cruz and also New Zealand.
Ooh.
So that was fun. And there's like a big house with like lots of history in it, which is like super interesting. It's like a time capsule of history. It's a really good book, but it's like, whew, it's heavy. There's a lot of like, it's really good, but there's a lot of like family stuff going on and like kind of like neglect and abuse. It's done in a really sweet way, but I just like, I finished it and I started sobbing.
Aww.
But it was a great book. I also cry at like sad commercials.
Yeah.
So that's just
That's
me.
okay.
And then I am reading The Invention of Wings, which is a super good book. It's about a master and a slave. It takes place in Charleston, and it's kind of like as everything is unfolding, and it's just like a really good story about slavery. It's hard, but it's super good. I think you should probably read it.
Yeah.
And that's it for books. One other last thing, this is super random, but we spent some of our stimulus check on a Dyson cordless vacuum. Oh my god. I'm vacuuming every
She
day.
pulls it out all the time.
She's
She's like, let me just go vacuum.
I hate vacuuming. I hate vacuuming.
I feel like any chance you get now to vacuum, you're like, oh, I'll vacuum.
It's so fun. It just hangs on the wall in the spare bedroom, so I just walk in, pick it up, and just press a button and off it goes. It's so fun. Like, if you need an easy vacuum, get a Dyson cordless, because they're, yep, I'm a crazy lady. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's it from us.
Thanks for watching.
Wow.